Carolyn Doobie here. What's the play for today? Well, today I'm talking about Gel Printing Fundamentals, my new workshop. Now, why did I create this workshop? Well, I adore, absolutely love making gel prints. It's so much fun to play with the color and the patterns and the textures and see those prints. It just brings me so much happiness to do that. And I've heard from people that they've made prints and they feel like they're missing something. They're kind of guessing at what's happening and they're not always really happy with what kind of prints they're making. When I realize that's because they don't know the fundamentals, why things are happening. It's not completely random. So let's take a look at this print. Now, if you're just looking at this print by itself, it's pretty hard to figure out what happened when and how. But if you've seen how it came about following the fundamentals, it makes a lot of sense what happened. So that when you have those happy accidents happen on the plate, you know exactly why it came out that way, which means you'll know how to do more things like it. Another thing that I've heard from people is they feel like they're stuck in a rut with their prints. They keep making the same prints over and over again and they want different ways to use it. Well, wow, are there lots of possibilities for that in this workshop. There are 15 lessons. It's 3 weeks. You get a new lesson every Monday through Friday, but never fear, it's all downloadable. It's forever access, so there's no pressure, no deadline. You can make it fit your schedule. But if you're looking for new ways to use the plate, this workshop has it for you. I love to incorporate words into my art and my play, but I detest my own handwriting. I'm working on it, I'm getting better, but I still really don't like it. So I use the plate for a shortcut so that my handwriting isn't an issue whatsoever when I'm getting words into my prints. So color is a huge part of making a print, and I've heard from people that they're really not happy with what's happening to their colors on the plate, and they're not sure why. If you know the fundamentals, you're going to know exactly why that's happening and what you can do about it to get the colors that you want in your prints. Life's busy. Everybody's got lots of stuff going on, and if you've got a few minutes for some creative time, for some play time, you want to dive right into the fun. The whole trial and error, figure it out, sort out what does this mean, why is that happening? That's not a part of the fun. You want the shortcut. You want to skip all the hard part and get to the fun. And that's what this workshop provides. So things like, why is it some paints in some situations will give me amazing textures and detail in a print, and other ones I got nothing in it? Well, if you know the fundamentals, you can answer those kind of questions. I've had people share with me that they have the plate and it's still brand new. It's in the original packaging. It's never been used and they want to use it, but for a variety of reasons, they just haven't. Some of it's they're just really busy and they just want somebody to show them exactly how to do it. For some of them, they're a little nervous about using it because they wonder if they'll be able to get those prints. Making prints like these, it's not complex at all. It's not about deep thought. It's just about knowing some of those basic fundamental things, and you're able to create prints with these kind of layers and colors and textures, lickety-split. So what supplies do you need for the workshop? You're gonna need a gel plate, brayer, paint, and paper. Those are the fundamental supplies that you need. Everything else is gravy on top of that. Now, what kind of plates am I gonna be using? I'm using the gel press plates because they have the best squish, and the squish is really important for getting those prints. The other reason is I know their plates hold up well. I've really thrown a lot at them over the years. I've beaten them up. I haven't treated them very kindly, and they have held up beautifully for me. So that's again why I'll be using the gel press plates throughout the workshop. Now, what about size? What size plate should you have? That's a personal choice. Some people like to work larger, some people like to work smaller. How about paints? What's the best kind of paint? Well, any acrylic paint works, and every paint gives you a slightly different look. It has benefits, it has advantages, and it has drawbacks. So to help you with decisions like that, I have created a series of videos in the welcome section of the workshop where you can go through and find out about all the different possibilities and then decide which one's right for you. By no means do you need everything, you just need the ones that are right for you. Now, I found that 1 plate is magical and 2, well, it doubles the fun. So in some of the lessons, you're going to see how I use 2 plates side by side to get some of the techniques. What do you do if you've only got 1 plate? Not a problem. What you do is you do the first part of the technique on the bottom of the plate, and then use the other half of the plate for the second part of the technique. So you can use it with 1 or with 2, but I have a sneaky suspicion by the time you're done seeing this, you're going to want 2 plates for this. And hint, they don't have to be the exact same size. If you happen to have any 2 plates, they will work for this. So registration is now open until the first day of class. Then it's going to close and the play is going to begin. Now when you join, as soon as you're in the classroom, you have the welcome section. 5 videos waiting for you, all about the supplies that you need so that you can see the different kinds of paint in action side by side to decide which one seems to fit for you and what kind of paints you might already have that do the same kinds of things. Things about how to figure out what size plate that you want, what size papers or what kinds of papers, brayers, and the cleaning and storing of your plate. That's all in there in the welcome section. Then when class begins, there'll be a new lesson every Monday through Friday for 3 weeks, so a total of 15 video lessons. And yes, they're all downloadable. It's a lifetime access, so you can either stream them or download them. Now, if you're watching this video, you can probably watch any of the videos in the workshop because if you can get the internet and play videos, you can do these. Now, what about a guarantee? Yep, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. And I do that because I want you to have the class that is right for you. So that's why I stand behind my class 100%, 30-day money-back guarantee. Oops, I totally forgot to mention, this workshop also includes 3 Facebook Lives just for the participants of the workshop. That way you can ask me those questions live and I can help you with whatever's going on with your printing. So registration is now open until class begins. If you're ready to dive in and have some fun making gel prints, join me for this workshop because you're going to be looking right over my shoulder to see how they're all made and also then understand why the things happened that they did so that you can apply them in your own play. Well, I look forward to seeing you in the workshop and thank you for letting me be a part of your colorful journey.